Cool. We are live on multiple accounts, I believe. I doth understand, and I'm going to use that as an opportunity so that you get to enjoy me going to take care of some stuff on Twitter real quick. Hi,
Okay.
as I
I'm
tweet,
technically not seeing it on YouTube right now. It still says waiting.
it'll probably start shortly. So this is kind of a quick and dirty stream. We don't have a lot of setup for this, as you can tell by the overlay and my abrupt start. We're
Yeah, it's
live.
literally just an emulation screen. Oh, okay, it's live on YouTube now. Whoops, mute. There we go. Oh wow, okay, I see. So like you've got an actual like GBA display.
Sorta. Yeah, we'll call it
Yeah,
that.
I mean, that's close enough. Like I admit, it's way more uneven on here than it is on my Discord screen, but it's there. Uh, Are
I'm
you
still
like doing? Oh yeah, right. You're tweeting. That's why you're being silent, which
I
means it's my
yeah,
job
yeah, I'm
to fill the
surprised you
air.
can't hear my keyboard mashing, as my keyboard mashing dumb fingers are oh so forceful.
Well, your mic must be very good at filtering out those kinds of sounds. Oh man, I should probably save this for when you're actually playing. But like,
Give me a sec
oh
and
hey, we actually have some viewers on Twitch.
add image. Copy as path, and let's paste a big dumb picture of this big dumb cover art of Altered Beast Guardian of the Realm.
Mm. Man, Sega tried to reboot that thing twice, and both times were just a failure.
I
Like,
thought they only
immediately,
did
like,
once. I thought the other one was Golden Axe.
no, they did Altered Beast on the GBA and the PS2.
There we go.
Two different games.
Hi, chat. And by hi, I guess chat, for me, chat's over here. And I should be looking here. Why don't I have chat on the other side? So I can look at
I don't
chat.
know. I don't know your setup.
I should have chat over here. And I should have Discord over here. So that I can look over here at you. And I can look over here at chat. And then profit, question mark. Cool.
I don't think you can profit.
I believe I can profit. I believe I can profit. Something touched the
Well,
sky.
shut up, Nick.
Hi! So, let me give you some actual context for what this stream is. Welcome. I am GX. I write for Sonic Stadium and do some video content as I paste other places.
Oh, hey, Dolius is with us tonight. Awesome.
I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, real off the cuff, real unprofessional here.
Yeah. I am shocked. Normally, you are more ready to go than this on your worst day.
Yeah,
This is more like what I do.
I am. Well, problem is, I am preparing for a very busy week in which I will not be able to do any well, maybe not any Sonic Stadium stuff, but very little Sonic Stadium stuff, as opposed to my normal schedule of nonsense. But the context of this is way back in the end of 2022. Okay, we'll start a little bit further than that. In the canon of Sonic Stadium, the character GX hates a number of things. He hates the Master System, vocally, apparently. That is now part of the canon, I guess. He hates anything that feels clickbaity, but he also hates popularity contests. And
So wait, does this mean that hating Tails is part of my character?
oh yeah, that's canon, I believe.
It's
Uh,
not just a dumb bit that I do.
apparently. So what we are, what happened was to make me care even the slightest about the user vote thingy for, what was the Game Awards.
Yeah, Game Awards.
Yeah, the Game Awards where it was like, oh, Sonic Frontiers was nominated, and so was Genshin Impact. To make I can't pretend to care. I can't pretend to care in the slightest. It's stupid to me. But what I typically do to at least invest myself somewhat is to say, okay, if success happens, I will do something stupid on stream. And one of the many selections that I presented to a couple people online that I, tried to get some feedback on and figure out, like, what sounds best was my infatuation with how nonsense the GBA library is. It's big, it's unwieldy, and it's full of a lot of garbage and a lot of stuff that is just sort of weird because it's effectively a SNES in a way. Like, it's different on a couple technical levels, but generally speaking, it's an era whenever there was a lot of games as merch, but it was before they had to go like one step into DS level of technology, which means you had
3D N64 type. You mean
exactly. So this is almost like, what if the SNES was so successful that people just filled the library with trash and a bunch of good things and a bunch of weird experiments.
Technically, like, graphically, this thing is like, GBA is like way beyond the SNES on most levels, aside from like the music.
Yeah, it's not a perfect analogy, but it's like the closest analogy. It wasn't quite doing what the N64 could do.
If the Atari Jaguar was successful.
Don't compare it like that. Oh, that's
like some of the ports. The GBA actually got like just some straight up Atari Jaguar ports.
You're not wrong.
It's not the worst.
So I don't know. I'll let you go with first pick. A lot of this stuff. What makes it so odd is a lot of this stuff was not even published by Sega in the US, which is at least one of the theories as to why we have never gotten a Sonic Advance port going forward. It might not be the case, but that's at least one running theory.
Most of this is THQ, some of it's Atlas. I think one thing on here is Ubisoft, but that may have been something else that wasn't technically a sequel, and so that didn't count.
Yeah, I didn't add that one.
A lot of us, Sega did not actually publish a lot of these games, which is so weird. It's not something I really understand. Like, I have to wonder if it had something to do with Sega not being fully ready as a third party to publish GBA games yet or something.
It's probably a matter of we need a stronger publishing arm, and now that we lost everything associated with the Dreamcast. So what speaks to you on this list so far?
Well, the thing about the GBA Sega games is that I have not played most of these.
Oh, nor have I. Nor have
I was during the time these games were coming out, I adhered to reviews pretty closely, unless it was a Sonic game. And so, Well,
if that's the case, I'm going to start with the
actually, I do have something I want to see. Something I want to see.
Okay.
And it's a space. It's one thing I don't understand how it ever could run a GBA, and it's Space Channel 5.
Cool. Let's jump into some Space Channel 5. I might have to change your view up a little bit so you'll be able to enjoy this, but
I didn't understand how they were going to do it, in part because the GBA can't do 3D graphics, it can't do audio very well.
No, it can't.
It has infamously bad audio technology. And so how do you put Space Channel 5 on this thing?
Let's see. Let's go ahead and try
Wow,
to fix
I'm not
this.
seeing anything right
No,
now.
you're not. I need to switch the application.
Like a lot of these games, they just didn't review well, like Shinobi and Crazy Taxi and Sega Rally and such. But on top of that, like most of these games were just from IPs I was not interested in anyway at the time. Like I did not get into Space Channel 5 until years after it came out on the Dreamcast. Like when I was kind of expanding my horizon into other areas of Sega because I was just like so desperate to have new experiences on the Dreamcast.
Aha! Okay. You should be able to see and hear now. Although it's not doing anything yet.
I'm just seeing your icon right now.
That's odd.
Like, unless I have to reselect screen share or something?
Maybe.
Let's see. Come on.
Converted by art. Trademark.
I am not seeing a... Oh, no, that's share my screen. I don't want to do that. I'm not seeing anything.
Let's try this then. I'm going to stop and restart. Maybe it's... Not that one. Maybe it's that one. Which one is it? This one? How about now?
Man, I am still not... no, I'm still not seeing anything.
Are you fine seeing without hearing?
I mean, for Space Channel 5, that'd be pretty weird.
It would be quite odd.
Like, I don't know.
We're gonna have to deal with it, man.
Working.
We're gonna have to... Oh, let's try this.
Like, I could just...
Is that anything?
I am not seeing a damn thing right now. What the hell?
Well, I stopped, so... Okay. You're just gonna have to deal with, not having audio then. And trust that, I will be able to provide you with audio. Or, live vicariously through me for your audio, okay?
I mean, I guess I could just bring up YouTube.
You could.
But what? So of course, well, then I'll be hearing you twice. That'd be weird.
So we've got options. We can control options. Up is up. Oh, we can actually... Okay. Shoot is A, and shoot human is B. For when we only want to shoot humans. Sound options, character profiles. Who are our characters? We must collect all of our characters. We have no characters yet. I guess we're just gonna start a new game.
Well, I mean, like, I assume you don't have a save file already.
Well, wow, they really did interpret that cutscene in GBA graphics. Oh, that's upsetting.
So this is less of a sequel, more of a remake.
Retelling, I guess. It's something. It's $24.99 somewhere outside of Earth. Spaceport, 6:45 p.m. As a shadow looms. And the... Oh, what are they called? What are the aliens in Space Channel 5 called again?
I do not remember.
Oh no, they're going to shoot him and he will dance. Oh no, everyone's going to dance! As we maintain this one static screen background.
Well, one weird thing about porting this to the GBA is that Space Channel 5, the original, relies pretty heavily on FMV backgrounds, which are a massive, like resource hog on data.
Oh yeah.
And so, like, you can't just bring all those over unless they're going to be super low res. That's one reason why those kind FMV backgrounds were super popular on CD games.
Well, so far, what we've seen a lot of here is just flat images that have been very, very dithered.
Yeah. What's kind of funny is that, like, technically GBA is fully capable of running FMV.
Oh, No, we do have a voice clip. We got the voice clip for Ooh La La Swingin' Report Show.
I can only imagine how poor the quality is.
Actually, it's not bad. Although, we're getting all this through text, so...
So they just, like, used up all of their voice budget on the cartridge, then.
I mean, this is... So far, this is, Space Channel 5, but...
And it is weird seeing her sprite animated like
Yep.
that. Like, it's more fluid
Copy the alien's moves.
Expected.
Okay. Up. Down. 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 Right. Left. Right. Left. Press the A button to shoot. Right.
I can never get very
Up.
far in this
Shoot.
game.
Shoot.
Well, the Dreamcast
Up, down,
version,
up,
anyway.
down, shoot. I like... I like how the icons in the bottom left are borderline unreadable. Oh, look at these characters! Oh no! Oh no! They did not translate well. Look out, they're gonna jump at you. Press the E. Wait, okay. Shoot. Left. Shoot. Right. Shoot. Right. Shoot. Up. Shoot. Press the B button to rescue hostages.
Can you shoot the hostage?
Oh, I screwed up.
Oh, they just got away. It's not like they died or anything.
Well, to answer your question, like, how would you translate this to GBA? Broadly speaking, I think they've done an okay job for what this is. Like, it is the game. They have translated the game. It's not as dynamic.
It's still just such a weird choice to me.
Shoot.
And of course, like one of my big concerns would be the music, but I guess I don't know how that's going right now.
We'll do this one, and then I think we'll call it. Right, left, chew. Down, up, down, chew. Right, chew. Left, chew. I think we get the sense. Now, you can't hear it, obviously, but what they are doing is they do have the voice clips from the Dreamcast game. So, whenever they do the up, down, left, right, they are actually saying that in the same voices as the other game. So, yeah, I mean, it's that game. It seems to be the game as is. I don't entirely know how far. It was by Artco Limited, which is... to be fair, I will know none of these developers. Absolutely none of them.
Translated a little better than I was expecting.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem bad. Like, it's probably not the ideal way to play Space Channel 5, but it seems to work. It looks... it probably should have been stylized instead of trying to do a bunch of 3D renders, but that's something that you could say about a lot of the GBA library, is that 3D renders made into sprites were bad ideas, but they continue to do them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, go ahead.
Didn't always work as well as it did in Donkey Kong Country.
Well, let's see how it doesn't always work for our image's sake. Because this was kind of the one that really cemented how bizarre this whole thing was. This whole movement, we'll say. And it's Altered Beast Guardians of the Realms. This, again, is another THQ one. It was developed by 3D6, which... I don't know.
I mean, even the original Altered Beast wasn't very good, so I wouldn't really be expecting much from this.
No, it was... Okay, so I actually did play some of this one, just to be able to test out the tech and get the layout and everything together. And my takeaway from it is... It's not good, but it might still be better than the original.
Well, that wouldn't, given how basic the original was, that wouldn't be hard.
So the idea is, we'll go ahead. Can I start new? Can I start new?
Man. Sega did
Review progress.
Hired some pretty small developers for some of this stuff.
Looks like it's going to continue using my existing one, so let's go ahead and continue my story. Oh, okay. It has a level select. Okay. I didn't see that from before. We can choose our realm. We'll start off at Crete. So I am... It has the thing... You won't have seen it because it did not play the first cutscene. But it did have the story of, well, stuff's happening. Zeus got to bring you back to life. So, rise from your grave.
So Zeus said rise from your grave?
He said rise from your grave, and you rose from your grave.
Wow, those are sure some zombies.
They're shambling, but at the same time, though, I'm not taking, like, damage. Like, this is, broadly speaking, playable. It looks bad. It looks very bad, and it's very button-mashy, but...
Yeah, no, I think for a first year GBA game, it's fine. Like, what? I seem you're referring to the CB's zombies or something.
Okay. Do you wanna hear about the controls of this game?
Sure.
So, I've got my punch, and I've got my kick. And if I duck, I can do the up kick. And I'm trying my best not to get hit. Do you want to guess what the jump button is?
Up on the D-pad?
Oh yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
The select button?
That would actually be absolutely miserable, but fair try. No, it's R or L. The shoulder buttons are jump for some reason. Why are the shoulder buttons jump? I don't know.
You'd think that the shoulder button should be like for one of the attacks, if anything.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Honestly, it would make more sense if it were just up, so okay. It's Altered Beast, I got my power up. I am now slightly more muscular.
The jump button. Like, yeah, I know Smash does it, but Smash also just has a dedicated jump button, so I don't have to use it.
Like most fighting games, or use the up button, and it's not as if, like, hey, this is some sort of belt scroller where I'm actually moving up and down in Z-space or something.
I'm just waiting to see how the transformation's gonna look.
I'll get there. We'll get there.
The original game
no,
gave you your
go back!
transformation
I want whatever that
quickly.
is. I'm too tall! They can hit me, but I can't hit them! I cannot punch low enough.
I have to say, I definitely prefer the look of this game to the original.
Oh, sure,
The
sure.
character actually has some color on him, using just some dude in his underwear.
Like, I'm not, like I said, I will go out and say, hey, this definitely seems better than the original game, but that's also in the context of, like, the original Altered Beast is not good.
Honestly, I was expecting this to be worse.
I was expecting it to be worse as well, but it is very amusing that it is, we'll say, how would I put this? It being good by, we'll say, what, 1988 standards? Is that it?
Yeah, 88 would be it for Altered Beast.
Okay, we've got our muscles. Is impressive. Obviously, it's not good compared to, what, like 1996 standards, or 97, something like that.
Well, I don't know, for this game, you'd probably be comparing it to the SNES era, so, like, you know, early 90s.
But you still would not want this game. You would not want to be a child and buy this game and probably have this. Especially compared to some of the other bangers on the GBA library.
Yeah, I like more complex modern beat-em-ups.
I'm trying to think of, like, what other better beat-em-ups are on the GBA.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Does Astro Boy count? Or is that
Astro Boy's an amazing beat 'em up. Yeah.
All right, so Astro Boy, there's that. Let's see.
Got an earthquake.
I have no idea how Shinobi is on this thing. Like, Shinobi is just an inherently better franchise in general, but that game, that series was also kind of
so I had
for a while.
I had to actually do minimal research to figure out if Shinobi was supposed to be in any way relevant to the Sega franchise, and the answer sort of is yes.
I mean, yeah, it is part of the Sega franchise.
There we go. We've become the wolf. Look at that wolf design. He's so lanky.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is some.
No.
That is some late '90s character design.
I hate that. How did they mess that up?
Oh, ooh! I became a white wolf. I didn't experience this before. You know what he looks like? He looks like a character in Rampage. That's what he looks like.
He does. And that would be fine for Rampage, but now for Beast, looks like massive, big, furry hunk, and he is not that. He is not that at all. Like, he reminds me of the werewolf, of the wolf from that Red Riding Hood movie. That got like that got a bunch of sequels. Looks ugly, but man.
So we've got our Welcome to Our Doom, so that's good. This Grecian guy who I think is he looks Roman to me, honestly.
He's Roman.
So we're gonna...
Like,
So Zeus sent me to fight a Roman skeleton.
I mean, technically, the Romans did basically just like steal the German pantheon. The Greek pantheon.
Yeah, but they did that after. So he's just gonna fling these things at me while I go kill his ceiling.
Like, Jupiter is just renamed Zeus.
Okay. Now we have to hit the back. And he has laser eyes, by the way.
Looks like the wolf from Hoodwink. That's what I was trying to remember.
Oh, this is such a... Look at this stupid arm movement to toss these flying things at me. And unfortunately, I'm too tall to hit the last one.
Impressive for like a first-gen 16-bit title, but on the GBA, like, no, like, it can do way more than this, even like in its early games. That is weird.
Realm of Crete complete. Talismans recovered. The Arctic Canis. So I'm guessing then maybe you can unlock different forms of the different animals things.
Huh.
It's something. I'll give it that. Like, it seems like they have ideas. It still feels like a very basic standard beat 'em up, but it is... I was expecting it to be the biggest piece of trash I've ever played, and it's kind of not.
My question would be...
Look at all these levels!
Like, the level design just goes to crap after this. Like, you know, they did the basic thing, and then they try to go more complex, and the game just can't handle it, and all falls apart. Like, that's my question now.
Well, do we dare try another level, or do you think we best move on to another game?
Let's check out Dubari.
Look at how many levels there are! This hallway is so long! Let's go to Dubari.
Surprising. You're not even back there. There you go.
Oh, I miss being able to shoot things as the wolf.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to duck for these worms.
Wow, this is really pre-rendered, like this entire area. You know what's weird about this is that the actual guy doesn't look pre-rendered, but everything else is. And it wasn't as off-putting in the previous level, but here this is just very obviously like pre-rendered Donkey Kong style stuff.
Okay, so you're up there. I just gotta...
I must admit, I'm enjoying the look.
Come on, get up. Oh, I died. Okay, that's why. It'd be nicer if there weren't a bunch of crap in front of my view.
Yeah, what do they think this is? The 3DS? You can't discern the death.
Oh, ooh! Tarantula Men! That'd be a tarantula centaur?
I guess a tarantula...
A tarantula tour.
Well, technically the tor would be the bull part, and so, like, I guess it's more of a...
A mantula!
Centrala.
I like mantula.
Yeah, that works. I'm trying to think of where Manator comes from.
I've got Xander's shield. Is Xander my character? Who is Xander?
I mean, might as well be, but I would assume it's probably like some patron deity or something who, like, bestowed upon you a shield. Although, like, Xander is not actually a Greek or Roman god, at least as far as I know.
This army of Peter Parkers over here isn't too aggressive. I can just walk up to them and punch. The weird bats are more aggressive than them.
You know what this game really needs? It needs a counter. Like,
counters
are the best thing to ever happen to beat 'em up, because it just, like, it adds another layer of depth to these things.
You're not wrong, but also, you need more than just the counter. Because you kind of have to have...
Obviously.
Yeah.
This game also doesn't have combos, but a counter would at least add something.
But you're not wrong, like, the beat 'em up has not been, like, solved per se, but there's definitely been, methods to manage its... Oh, I got adrenaline! It's made me red with rage!
I might actually check this game out.
It's something!
Playing GBA games.
It's something, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, hey, I just noticed it has one of those chicken things from Golden Axe.
Chicken things?
You know those big chicken things that you ride?
The rider? Oh.
They have one of them trapped in the webbing as a foreground of it.
Oh, okay, I did not notice. I think I've just been focused. Oh, these ones spit webs, okay.
Well, they are mantulas or what? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see it now. I knew there was something on the web, but I didn't really parse that it was like, oh, that's one of those things from, Golden Axe.
I was surprised it didn't use Golden Axe in the GBA one. Oh, okay, technically it was in the GBA version of the Sega Smash Pack.
Well, Golden Axe was something that they attempted to bring back once or twice, too.
Yeah.
In very, ill-advised ways.
You know what's weird is, they never just ported Batter, the actual legit arcade sequel.
Yeah, it's always just been the Genesis. Like, even Sega in general has a lot of arcade games that, like, they'll port whenever M2 wants to do a port of Outrun, they'll do a port of Outrun, but broadly speaking, Sega has a lot of stuff from arcades that they have not had ported.
They need to take a cue from SNK and actually just start doing ports of all their arcade games.
Or even just, like,
gems out there.
Like, I'm surprised we haven't had, like, a bunch of stuff from Hamster of theirs.
You know they made a fully 3D sequel to Space Harrier called Planet Harrier.
I think I have. And that sounds like something that I would love to play.
And like, I've only ever gotten to play it once. Like, I really need to, like, look into emulating some of these things. This is ridiculous.
Oh, wait, yes! Look at the transformation!
Come on, you still can't transform. Oh, there you go, okay.
We got it, okay, they've got new ones for this game.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope so, given how many levels there are.
Okay, we can...
This next one looks a bit cooler than the Wolf, at least. I'll give it that.
It still looks very stupid, but yes. It looks cooler than the Wolf. Also, I'm trying to figure out what my character is doing. Is he, like, growing spikes?
I have no idea. It looks like it.
I can spit and I can...
If you pause in the middle of it, you might be able to discern.
What is this? What is this and how do I eat it? I want the apple! I want the apple!
That's weird.
Oh, once again, we're welcoming to our doom.
Why is there just an apple there? That is so weird.
Oh, crud! It's a dune worm!
Man,
I have to fight a Sarlacc!
I would quote the movie if I knew any of them, if I knew any quotes, but I have never actually seen a game. I can at least see the new one. I was actually gonna watch that with my dad years ago. I think it was like during the latter days.
If I don't back up, he's gonna... Oh.
For his birthday, but then like it was just gone from HBO Max one day.
Oh, is that already...
Like
Did it already leave HBO Max?
Well, it left it back in the day.
Oh,
like,
okay.
It was on HBO Max, we were about to watch it, and it was just gone. I would hope it's back there by now.
There, we defeated this phallic worm. With an extra continue.
Very good. Now
Honestly,
you
I
set
could
yourself up well for playing this on your own time, which I'm sure you will totally do.
Oh, we got no talismans, unless that apple was supposed to be one and we didn't earn it. So, if we were to continue, which we are not, the next one would be Lerna.
Oh, I think this is where you learn things.
Yeah, let's at least look at the theming. Oh, look at that tree man. Look at that tree man making faces at me. But we're gonna call it there.
Basically like a swamp.
Okay, which one? I think you've got time for, what, one more left before you have to go?
At least one, yeah. I guess Shinobi is one I'm curious about.
So, it is... My understanding is, the way it was described in the Wikipedia entry was that this is not canonical to the Shinobi series, featuring Joe Musashi. However, this was published by Sega in, and also made by our good friends at 3D6 Games.
I mean, like, I don't think there's any real, like, continuity for Shinobi. Like, I don't think the PS2 games were connected to anything. I don't think the 3DS game was connected to anything. I don't think that's a concern with this series. Like, hell, I think one of the, like, sequels from back in the day wasn't even canonical to anything, like Shadow Dancer or something.
Look, it's very important that you understand that he fought Spider-Man. Oh, here's some pre-rendered. It looks... I guess it cut... Yeah, I guess it's pre-rendered. Some of it is.
Wow.
That man's face is not. Look at all of the pixels in his face.
As someone who is actually a fan of this franchise, this looks kind of ugly, honestly.
Oh,
I think it might be in part the brightness of the colors.
The problem is you kind of have to have, like, bright, gaudy colors on the GBA. I mean, number one, it was the thing... Yeah.
Before it had a backlight.
Yeah, number one, you were making up for that backlight, and number two, it was also kind of the style of the time. It's a good strength to crush any resistance. Finally, when times were most dire, 5 Shogun lords joined forces for one last chance to overthrow Ashira-O with their combined skills. Wait, that looks like Joe in the background!
Yeah, it does.
That looks like Joe! Shogun returned to the people as heroes, but their fates were about to take ill turns. The weapons began to corrupt their masters. And in time, the cursed Shogun fell victim of the very elements they used to entrap the evil Ashira-O. They soon withdrew from the populace, their heads multicolored and flying in various directions. They became worse than the terror they had vanquished. And darkness returned to the land. Armies again proved unable to challenge the elemental shogun with a new tactic, that of the invisible ninja. One might be able to steal the elemental swords and free the lands of cursed Ashira-O. It will take a warrior of exceptional skill, a ninja adept at the ways of stealth, strength, and mystic arts. Shinobi, that ninja's you. So, the first venture into the swamplands. Retrieve the elemental sword of spirit from its master Shinrai. I will not fail you. Oh, okay. We got level select. Okay, we can go to the temple, or they want us to go to the swamp. Make your way through the swamps. This may surprise you, but this game did not review well at the time.
Yeah, that's something I distinctly remember about this one. Is it did not review well. Like, I don't remember why.
Oh, that stance! That walking stance! That's how a ninja walks. Legs splayed wide.
But like his design just does not stand up to the Shinobi that we get in Shinobi 3 or Shinobi 3DS.
Yeah. Well, Shinobi 3DS is actually pretty well thought of.
Oh yeah, Shinobi 3DS is awesome. Like, it's probably the best game in the franchise as far as I'm concerned.
Push up in the slope direction at the base of the slope to ascend. Wait a minute. So you've given me... Wait a minute. Have you given me Castlevania Stairs game? Did the game just give me Castlevania Stairs? It gave me Castlevania Stairs.
I mean, technically I think Shinobi's done that before.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, what my actual stuff is. So I've got my sword. Oh, ooh. If I don't have to hold down. I can just press down. And I can go into this low position. And whenever I attempt to walk in the low position, I just roll.
Well, that just looks and sounds awkward.
Yeah, it is.
Can you roll down the hill like Sonic the Hedgehog?
Let's find out. Oh, wait. Okay. Apples are a symbol, apparently. I don't know why that. Nope. No roll physics. Crouch and hold down to look down. Oh, okay. Let's look down.
Someone needs to, like, do a Sonic one-hack where he plays this guy. He can roll physics.
Just never at any point walking, or when he is walking, he's walking with massive leg splayed as if he's about to mount a horse.
Man, this whole game just looks kind of awkward to me.
It sure does, doesn't it? Okay,
like,
game, how am I getting up?
Move decently?
It's not the worst. I was expecting worse. I don't exactly know what it wants me to do here.
A critical part of Shinobi is the movement. Like, Shinobi 3, one of the reasons why that game is so awesome is just how the character moves. And so, if you mess that up, you just mess up the whole game.
I don't know what it wants me to do here.
Do you, like, climb up the bamboo?
If I can, I don't know how.
Try pressing up, I guess.
I'm trying. I have been trying.
Huh. Can you jump over the spikes?
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What is the ledge grab position here? Oh, that's weird.
Oh, that is weird.
That is a weird snap.
Just looking at the depth of field, like, it looks like it's in the background.
And unfortunately, they teach you to look up and down because they really absolutely expect you to look up and down. There is no,
There's one way to deal with screen crunch, I guess.
Yeah, but the other way to deal with it is to not make the character, like, this big on the screen.
Yeah.
And to, you know, like, have a camera that sort of knows where it needs to go.
Like, technically, I think Altered Beast didn't make Dick's character this big.
Look how big that key is!
Wow, that's like a keyblade. That's just a comically sized key.
At least you can't miss it. Unless you missed it by not looking up at the correct time, I guess.
So are you gonna, like, fight the darkness now?
This gate is locked. I guess you... Wait, I'm doing what now? I have to go back here? Okay, doors actually function. Good to know. This lever will open the gate across... That doesn't read lever to me. Does that read lever to you?
This lever will open the gate across the bridge. I see lever.
This thing, I think this thing is supposed to be the lever. It doesn't look like a lever to me.
Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't, but, I don't know, the game told you it's the lever, so, I guess. Huh.
Let's break a bunch of crap. I haven't fought any enemies yet, so they haven't gotten
as... It looks like a broken lever.
Hmm?
I said, it looks like a broken lever.
Okay, how do I go down?
I assume you just press the down button at the stairs.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Try pressing the jump button when you press down.
Can I
I think
jump
that's how
down?
it works in some Shinobi games.
Can I? I'd like to go downstairs, please. Can I please go downstairs? Okay. I had to find the exact right spot where I can... The problem is, like, once I crouch, I can't actually walk. I can only roll, and rolling does not allow me to go downstairs. I pressed the lever, like, 5 minutes ago. Oh, ooh, enemies. Oh. Alex, I want you to look at the top of the screen. Specifically at my HUD. And I want you to tell me if there's something... It is... You would think so, wouldn't you? But take a look at the enemy that's above, as he walks back and forth.
The middle thing is transparent, but not for the enemy.
It's transparent to the background! But it's not transparent to other sprites! Why? Why would you even make it transparent, then? What would be the point?
Probably more of a graphical glitch that they didn't bother.
Look at that! I can see through the background and I can't see the enemy. Oh, can I grab this thing? Is this grabbable? Because I have no idea how to get up there otherwise.
Yeah, I'm definitely not regretting skipping out on this one.
But you love the Shinobi series.
Yeah, I like, you know, GG Shinobi for the Game Gear is superb.
Who?
So Shinobi 3 and So Shinobi on the Master System and arcade.
I could just hit him.
But
I could just hit him from down here.
this one just looks bad. Like, it looks worse than the Saturn one.
It's not good. It's not good at all. No. It doesn't feel like... The tough part is, it doesn't feel like... Well... The walking around... Oh, those two ninjas were overlapped.
This, Alex Heaton BR, is Revenge of... Wait, no, sorry, Return of Shinobi for the GBA.
Yeah. It's not good. It's a bad game.
Not to be confused with Shinobi 3 Return of the Ninja Master.
Wait a minute, I can just jump onto steps? I don't have to bother with their dumb press up crap?
Oh, apparently not. Well, I assume you still have to deal with their dumb press down crap. What happens if you, like, jump onto the area where the stairs would be? Is that to, like, get down that way?
Let's see. No, I can't, like, down jump. Yes, it's really smooth, Alex. It's really smooth. Look how smooth his... So what is the combat value of... Obviously, if you are in combat, there is a value to widening your stance, sure. Oh! Oh, I have discovered running! I have discovered running!
Awesome!
It's double tap like you would in a fighting game.
I mean, I think that is how it works in the Genesis games. You know what? That's actually animated pretty well.
It's not bad. It's certainly not the worst we've seen. I am back to the point where I still do not know how to... Okay, I understand it. I have to make sure I am pressing down after I've started walking.
Ah.
I have to walk first. I can't...
Put that in the tutorial.
No, I think the tutorial's already long enough as it is. I still have no idea how to get up here.
Can you double jump?
Nope. I've been double jumping for the past 5 minutes from the first time that it wouldn't tell me where to grab onto.
Damn.
There's a lake. Lake has its own sprite layer. That's kind of cool.
Like you should be able to just climb up those goddamn bamboo things. But, like, I guess you can.
Yeah, you would think, wouldn't you? It'd be a good reason to have them in, you know, the foreground.
So far, this whole game seems pretty basic. Like, I haven't even seen any power-ups yet.
Okay, I lit a lantern. And made a sound that might be racist. I don't know, is... I am guessing, and this is just... I'm just hazarding a guess here. but... Oh, okay, cool. I figured out how to do shurikens.
Yay!
So I have to hold R and press A.
That sounds terrible.
Let's kill this man. I killed that man. Perfect. Let's kill this man. What? 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 Who is this man? Why is he sneezing a ghost at me?
One of the awesome things about Shinobi 3 is that you just have one attack button, and if the enemy's close, you use your sword, and if they're far away, you throw a shuriken. That's all there is to it. And it's super smooth and awesome. I don't know what
is this super smooth and awesome, Alex?
Overcomplicating everything. No, it's not. It looks very awkward.
It feels very awkward. Especially when there are multiple enemies that are just layered on top of each other for no clear reason.
It seemed pretty obvious to me that this was made as like kind of a as just kind of a way of promoting the PS2 game.
I still don't know what's up with this one enemy that's like sneezing ghosts at me. I found another key.
But
Found
like
another
the
key.
PS2 version, like the PS2 version, PS2 games, PS2 Shinobi is really good. It's just also really, really, really hard, which really kind of affects the game's quality.
Isn't the DS version or 3DS version supposed to be really hard too?
Oh yeah, it's really hard, but it's like it's a fair kind of hard.
Locked.
You know, like the PS2 game is just kind of ridiculous.
At least it's not spawning enemies back again.
Yeah.
That would annoy me. But it's also kind of annoying having to walk all the way back here, too.
Are they, like, trying to Metroidvania this or something? Is that what's going on?
Famed Metroidvania, it has 2 paths.
Like, making you backtrack
wait.
and do other things?
Wait. How do I... Okay. I can get that scroll, maybe. But there's also a switch
far,
on.
We've played Space Channel 5, Altered Beast, and this.
Hey! You have found a scroll of ninja earth magic. You may now choose to cast this type of magic. Cool. Wait, what? Hold up! Why did it do that? So far, I would say Space Channel 5 has been the best. We're gonna, we're gonna kill that one. It's good.
So
Goodbye.
So this game at least has magic. That's good.
Sure.
It takes you a little while to unlock it, but at least it's there. Well, I think I can definitely stick around for one more.
What do you say about Crazy Taxi?
Yeah. Yes. This is another one that I heard about back in the day, but I didn't touch because I heard it was terrible.
I've only seen video of this one.
Although when it comes to Crazy Taxi, like it's an interesting technical showpiece, and I loved the Dreamcast games, but I just couldn't imagine how this would work on a GBA.
My guess is that it doesn't.
Like, one interesting thing about this is that this is like one of the
developed by Graphics State.
Have, like,
ooh, Alex, see if www.graphics-state.com still exists.
Okay, like this is one of the first GBA games I think to like not just be in like 3D, but like have actual elevation in it. And what am I looking up again?
www.graphics-state.com.
But it also like runs like garbage and controls terribly.
Normal Crazy Taxi.
That website's dead. That website's dead. Just doesn't go to anything. Like, not even something that's trying to sell me the website, which is kind of funny.
Multiple cities.
So you can probably buy this pretty cheap.
Okay. I don't know. BD Joe is kind of the Crazy Taxi guy, is he not?
Yes, he is. Kind of the mascot. Looking at the roster, I'm guessing this is based off of Crazy Taxi, too. Although I wonder if this will have the crazy jump. Like can't imagine that would work very well either.
Ready! It has the voice lines. Okay, so A is go.
But does it have the soundtrack?
It has something.
Man, what is this, like 10 frames per second?
Oh, look at these. Look at how small the sprites get whenever they're that far away. Like, I understand, like, sprite scaling. Sprite scaling's definitely a thing, but at some point you're just drawing something that I would best describe as an Atari graphic.
There we are, elevation.
Yeah.
This was like hot stuff. This was fresh back in the day.
We actually have passenger now. Now we do have the wait, what's the countdown for? Oh no, I'm actually out of time.
Damn. This hardly gives you any time to do anything.
Like,
huh?
Do you know what this looks like to me?
Like, I don't know, a bunch of a slideshow, a low-res slideshow on YouTube of the Dreamcast game.
It looks like
Game over.
Sort of like a PS1 era 3D game, but
I mean, even
taken
PS1
down.
Era. Yeah,
but taken down to an obscenely low resolution, like an unplayably low resolution.
I mean, even a PS1 era game would like render the vehicles in polygons.
It's trying
to do that.
Yeah, it's trying something like that. Like it's not so much polygons. I guess it sort of is, but more like it's like skewed sprites. Like, they have sprites skewed in a lot of amazing ways.
Sprite scaling.
It's scaling, rotating, skewing, whatever you want to call it.
Like, the vehicles are definitely sprites, but the actual environment does appear to be polygonal. At least to an extent. Which, like, for 2002, you just didn't really see much of this on GBA. Like, it took the GBA a few years to really kind of master 3D graphics.
There was probably good reason for it.
Well, like, eventually, you know, they a few companies developed the technology for it, and we got a couple of 3D games that ran way better than this and looked better than this. Like, there was this game called Smashing Drive, which I talked about briefly on Sonic Talk, which was, like, this taxi game. Where you, like, just smash through things and stuff, and it was more about demolition and damage. That runs better than this, and looks better than this. It's still not great, but, you know, it at least, like, kind of represented an advancement over this. But that also came out in, like, I think 2005 or something. That could guess.
Alex,
yeah?
I have something that I have to admit, and I hope you don't think less of me because of this.
Okay.
I don't hate this.
Really?
I don't hate this. It doesn't... The control, like, it looks like garbage and it's hard to see what you're doing, but it doesn't control poorly.
Huh. I thought the controls would be terrible. Like, it's a D-pad.
Yeah, but I'm mostly just holding the A button to move forward and using, like, left and right slightly to adjust.
Huh. Oh,
The hardest part about it is just trying to figure out what exactly the environment is and what it's trying to show me. Come on, come on, come on. I wouldn't say I would want to spend a lot of time with this game.
Oh yeah, but it's Crazy Taxi, so you don't really need to.
But I really like the original Crazy Taxi. No, 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 go!
I've always been more of a Crazy Taxi 2 guy.
Come on.
Which reminds me, can you do the crazy jump?
Can I do the crazy jump? Remind me what the crazy jump is.
Guess where you jump. The car jumps.
I did better than I did before. I guess...
Game over.
I don't know. I don't know, actually.
Yeah, have you ever played Crazy Taxi 2?
No, I actually haven't.
Oh my... I mean, some people consider the original the best, but man, you gotta play Crazy Taxi 2. Come
I
on.
only own Crazy Taxi 1, and they've never re-released 2, so...
I could have sworn that got a multi-platform release somewhere. Damn.
Is it on the... Is it on the GameCube?
I don't know. I just kind of assumed it was they ported it because the original one was just so prolific.
Whatever.
Well, now I'm gonna have to look this up.
We'll do one more. What's Crazy Box?
That would probably be the mini game collection. Oh wow, yeah, I guess it's it was ported to the PSP as Fair Wars in 2007, but
Oh, okay.
Apparently
We're trying to do Crazy Jump here. I guess this is like a mission mode.
all right. Well, that answers my question. It has Crazy Jump.
Oh, it's actually going to measure my distance, so I'm guessing that's what Crazy Jump is?
No, Crazy Jump should be where you have to like just press a jump button and then you jump.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll try one more time.
This is basically a port of Crazy Taxi 2. Like, because I don't think the original had these kind of mini games or whatever. But there wouldn't know which button is the jump button. Was it B or one of the triggers?
You did it.
Yeah!
We've got a new record.
That voice. Oh, boy. Register to my
the
user.
triggers probably be either drive or reverse. Well, congratulations, you did a mini game.
Seems so. Seems so. Let's jump out of that, and I'm guessing you have to split?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
staying till 8:40.
Let's play something that people apparently kind of dig and never really jived with me. Let's do some Jet Grind Radio for GBA.
Yeah, I have heard people actually liking this, but again, like the idea of just an isometric version of Jet Grind Radio just didn't appeal to me.
I actually had this. I own several of these cartridges,
So,
but
I
oh,
don't know if you care about this, but the mouse is in the middle of the screen.
I'll move it.
Jet Grind Radio.
It's a little loud. Jet Grind is a little smidge of a loud. So yeah, we'll do a new game. I don't know if you saw the, intro, but it actually says Vicarious Visions made this.
Yeah, that was surprising. I had no idea.
Which makes sense, because I've been told that it plays a lot like the GBA Tony Hawk games.
Yeah, but I always figured that was because, like, they just saw that work and then they copied it. I didn't think they literally just got the developers.
Oh, look at this pre-rendered stuff. Look at this pre-rendered stuff. Tap up for high-powered skating, down to
Kind of
stop.
reminds me of Space Channel 5.
Now, these are some, like... These look like legit 3D models.
Yeah, it does. That is what Tony Hawk would do as well. It would have 3D models over a 200 background. I think that's also how some other isometric games work, like Max Payne.
You can get a big boost of speed if you press the R button while skating. It'll give you some insane speed. But it's so fast, it's hard to control yourself. Try this and don't bump into anything. Stop when you've had enough practice. What we got, Gum? Okay. For my issue, it was primarily that I had a really hard time trying to wrap my head around the, isometric layout and the nature of the controls.
Yeah, that's something I figured I had issues with too.
Playing it now, I'm not having the same issue. Now, we'll see if that's the case whenever I actually get into the game. Okay, come on. Come on, keep going. Jump on a rail, press B button, jump.
It supported Sonic 3D Blast to the GBA.
So we've got grinds.
I see they're doing the exact same tutorial.
Oh, cool. I did a grind to a grind.
Nice. I did not care for the tutorial in the Dreamcast game.
It wasn't great. It certainly asked a lot of you for the beginning of the game. Yeah.
I was wondering how they would show you under structures. I guess that makes sense.
Okay, I only remember Beaten Gum. I don't remember this guy's name. See a floating arrow, you can tag that spot. Make sure you have some spray cans before trying to spray something. You see something floating over your head. Try pressing the A button to start spraying. Coming at ya. This is a lo-fi version of this music, but it is the music.
Huh.
Yeah, Alex Hyden Briar in chat has a good point. Like, the music is alright, kind of version of, like, it's abridged, but it's the music, including, like, the samples.
I think that's also what Tony Hawk would do.
Hey, we tagged this bus once. Cool.
Looking at their Wikipedia page, Vicarious Vision was a very prolific GBA developer.
You think you're all that? Let's try a bigger one. Use the control pad to repeat the arrows that come up to paint some lines. Make sure you have enough paint. This was the part that I always hated about, the one, like, I liked most of Jet Set Radio, but the part I always had issues with was trying to collect paints. I kind of feel like they should have just given you the paint.
For me, I've always had issues with the controls. They never entirely jived with me.
Oh, I love the controls.
Like, it just kind of feels like a platformer with frustrating controls to me whenever I've gone to it. So I've tried playing Jet Set Radio many times over the years, and
I just love their waggle in such low fidelity.
Like, just the level design, I could just find it very frustrating.
Okay, Professor K, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, I know. Skip this cutscene, come on. I know the various factions. Okay, what have we got here? I can play with friends. Can you imagine both you and your friend have... Wait, you could make your own graffiti?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On the Dreamcast version, you could make your own graffiti and upload it to the internet and download other people's graffiti.
A custom? Oh, you can draw. You can straight up draw.
Huh. Anyway, that blue guy's name is Tad. And yeah, that does not even sound familiar to me.
Listen to the tunes, load a game, multi. Let's hit the streets. And start with Shibuya-cho. And, oh, I can select of multiple, people. Yeah, let's go with Gum.
Sega needs to bring this series back.
Tell me about it. We're still waiting for, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk? Is that that collection of words?
I think so. That's supposed to come this year.
So,
like the major wall to getting these games available is always just the rights to music. such a shame that Jet Grind Radio hasn't ever been brought back in any kind of capacity. Like,
yeah.
I can't even play it on my Xbox One, which is annoying.
They at least they ported the original, so that's something.
Yeah,
but it would be nice if the other one was available too. Oh, do I have to jump to get that one? Okay.
But like,
oh, I don't have enough. Oh, wait. No, I do.
Anymore.
Where's the? Let me. Okay, where am I going? Okay, come on.
So how does the painting feel on the D-pad anyway?
Not great. You just kind of have to move it over in a somewhat slow manner. It's sort of slow and methodical.
Honestly, they probably should have simplified it.
I like the shading that they do here. Whenever you're behind something.
For the characters? Oh yeah.
That's a neat
It is
effect.
effective.
Let's get this
good.
red.
It's a good replacement for transparency, which I would assume the GBA can.
I would like to get this red, please. Please let me get the red.
And now we're seeing the consequences of the isometric perspective.
Look at that. When I hit the things, they wiggle. Also, I guess I can't get the red.
Oh, like, is it just not gettable?
Yeah, apparently. It seems that way.
Huh. Weird. I remember there being an ungettable red paint can in the original.
I
have to
can't
wonder
get
what
that.
Sega's motivation was for, like, making all these GBA versions of their Dreamcast games instead of just porting Dreamcast games over. Like,
There were... I think, like, a big part... Okay. Oh, crud. Crud! Please.
oh sweet, knocking
I'll
down.
ruin my free expression.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
The GBA, like, there was just a lot of stuff on the GBA. Like, it has a very large library of just people either making, either just making weird experiments or, at least they're slow, either making weird experiments or just releasing licensed title after licensed title. There is a like, if you take a look at games that are just like, here is something based on a Nickelodeon property. Like, there's at least half a dozen SpongeBob games on it.
Yeah.
And
like
then you have
was
ones
massive
that are like, they're not
games.
SpongeBob games officially, but are Nicktoon games.
Like, the Game Boy Advance basically just had a monopoly on portable gaming throughout its short life.
Yeah,
So
but
that, everyone just wanted to put everything on it. But then we have the PS2, and you think that the PS2 would be a prime place to put Jet Grind Radio, you know?
well, they had that. I mean, they were working towards that Xbox agreement, but also like Sega never.
Well, Xbox got the sequel.
Well, yeah, Sega never really took advantage of the PS2 until after they were really starting to do stuff with the Sonic franchise again, and even then, it wasn't until Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, I guess most of Sega's PS2 support was pretty late. Although they did bring over certain Dreamcast games like Rez and Headhunter.
Some of them, but not like, not in the same way that they were doing with the GameCube for a little bit.
Yeah, GameCube and Xbox got a lot of games early on. Sega just kind of bet on the wrong horse when you think about it.
I mean, to an extent, like, Nintendo was probably ready to... Nintendo gave them a lot of extra publicity.
And Sonic did do very well in the GameCube. Like, So, like, there's no doubt that making the GameCube Sonic's primary platform was probably a smart idea.
Okay, how am I gonna angle this? The perspective on this is a little tough. The perspective on this is quite a bit tough. I can't even get up these steps.
The stairs just look really difficult.
Let's see if we can take this from a different perspective. Quite literally from a different perspective. This perspective is bad. Now jump. There we go. Honestly, this stream so far has been kind of a pleasant surprise. Like, I still won't say, like, oh, these are great games. These are games that you want to go and play, but I was expecting so much worse.
Yeah, like, I thought that some of these games were way worse shovelware. Like, so far, the only one that's kind of met my expectations has been Shinobi.
Darn it. And even then, I was expecting even worse of Shinobi. Oh wait, okay, I got that one. So, jump to the middle here.
Sega, get all the music rights sorted out and port both of your Jet Set Radio games. Then make a new one.
Or, like, replace the music.
Or replace the music, yeah, you'll piss off the purists, but, you know.
Like, honestly,
whatever.
You could just take the soundtrack of the first Jet Set Radio and jam that into the second, and it's honestly going to be just as good. Like, how much does it really cost to get Dragula? Like, honestly. They were just giving it away back in the day.
Well, hopefully now that Sega's finding renewed success with Sonic, and they seem to be more profitable than they've been in a while. Their stock price is doing very well.
So what
Hopefully
I'm hearing is that we need to be putting Dragula in Sonic Frontiers.
Yes.
That's my takeaway here.
Yes.
At least I know the police won't get me up here. I might not make this one. I can see this as getting really insufferable later on. How many?
Yeah, what they should have done was they should have done like a D-pad and button combination thing.
Yeah. I meant
or
in general, but yeah, that too.
Like, cause I just can't imagine doing all those movements constantly on a GBA.
Honestly, I stopped trying to roll my thumb on it, and I just sort of press the buttons individually, and that seems to work just as well. Honestly, I found it preferable in this case. Where am I going? I'm almost out of time. That's okay. We get the gist. We get the gist. We've got 15 minutes left. At least from, well, no, I started about 7. Maybe I'll go a little bit longer than that. Obviously,
out of all of these, so I do have to leave now.
Okay.
But out of all of these, you've kind of played a lot of the worst ones that I'd heard of. Gunstar Superheroes, that is pretty fun.
Yeah,
like,
Gunstar Superheroes is great. I owned Gunstar Superheroes back in the day. I think even before I had played actual Gunstar Heroes.
And Monkey Ball Jr. is another one that I've played, and like that one's kind of like Crazy Taxi in that it's an impressive graphical showcase that doesn't work great, but it works fine. You know what? It's Monkey Ball in the GBA. You can't expect anything better than that.
I'm just going to number 1. Thank you for popping on. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I appreciate you for inviting me.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna check out some Monkey Ball as you head off into the sunset.
Okay. Be logging off in 2 minutes. So I'm just going to watch your early reactions to this, I guess. And, code fell to THQ. Huh.
So
and developed by Realism. What?
So, my exposure to this game is through, a streamer that I watch by the name of Smite. He streams a lot, well, he streams a lot of retro games, but also his, we'll say, claim to fame is something called, Arcade Pit, which is a weekly retro game show that he runs on Twitch.
That sounds fun.
And Monkey Ball Jr. frequently comes up as a challenge, in that nobody can figure out how to control this game. Especially in some of the later demanding stages.
Like, I've got to imagine doing this game on a D-pad with this frame rate gets difficult once the stages get more complicated.
Okay, I get, okay. This is Monkey Ball.
Yeah.
This is Monkey Ball. I am shocked that this is Monkey Ball. I am very surprised how Monkey Ball this is.
Go!
Let's see if we can Monkey Ball a secret. No, we cannot Monkey Ball a secret.
And the frame rate is better than I remember it being, too. Like,
Now,
maybe I'm just remembering how the monkey looks.
it could be... I don't want to discount the possibility that it could be a, byproduct of emulation. But
Yeah.
also, most emulators are... Unless you tell them to account for that, they usually don't naturally. And I haven't, like, messed with any settings to make it run more appropriately.
Oh, I can take a look at my, like, actual copy on my actual GBA later.
Oh, jeez, okay.
Alright, let's see how you do here. Ooh.
Mostly just by, cautious tapping. The coward's Monkey Ball way.
Well, I mean, you don't have an analog stick, so how else are you gonna do it? Anyway, congrats. I'll be seeing you later.
Take care, Alex. I shall
Okay,
talk
bye.
to you sometime this week, probably.
Yeah.
Between my very, very busy schedule.
I mean, like, we'll be on the Discord.
Oh,
wait,
good.
but you're going out of town, right? Alright, bye.
Take care.
Go!
So we're just gonna continue with this and maybe check out one or two others by the end of the night. I am, again, the technical success of this is impressive. Like, I'm legitimately surprised.
Ready? Go!
And I am wondering, like, how much of this is actual polygons and how much is, sprite work, because there's a lot of stuff going on here with rotation and, I guess, the spinning bananas. The only thing is, I would say, is I do feel like I have to be a lot more careful with my movement. It just feels incredibly sensitive because you can't, you know, tilt it slightly. But at the same time, it hasn't felt like it's thrown any, insane challenges at me yet. Of course, on the beginner track. Now, let's see if this one does.
Ready? Go!
Okay, oh.
Ball out!
Nope, we died there. I get the sense. Let's go ahead and plug in GX. Okay. Hey! I did better than absolutely nobody else. Perfect. If anyone in chat has a specific recommendation from this list, by all means, go ahead and shout it out, and I can try to fit it in. Otherwise, I'm just going to pop through the things that I personally find a little bit more engaging. There's a good chance we're not going to touch Shining Soul, if only because I don't know how I'm supposed to present a strategy game like that on a stream like that. Puyo, like, you guys know Puyo. It's just Puyo. It's Puyo, but it's on GBA. Puyo is Puyo, no matter whether Puyo is going or doing. Sega Rally has me interested. Like there's a trio here that I am particularly curious about. Pinball of the Dead, which I mean they're House of the Dead spin-offs are, there's a lot of them and they're kind of fascinating. Columns Crown. Columns is bad. It's a bad puzzle game, and I don't like it. And the idea that they made a really anime-looking Columns game has me fascinated. And the third is Sega Rally, because it is a racing game made by Sega. So let's just get a quick sense of Sega Rally and see what's going on with this one. I would like to know. Are we looking at another, because this one was developed by Sega. This wasn't an external studio. Imagery. Okay. I guess let's just try Championship. Amateur Cup. Amateur Cup it is. What do we got? We've got a Mitsubishi... Oh, we got licensed cars. Mitsubishi Lancer, Evolution 7, Subaru Impreza, a Toyota Corolla, Ford Focus. Let's do the Ford Focus with automatic transmission. And... oh, simple loop. I know Dolius, but I think Columns is bad. I do not like Columns in the slightest. Well, in the slightest might be strong. I don't think it's a great puzzle game in the pantheon of puzzle games. Like, I would, compared to, like, Tetris, compared to Puyo, compared to Dr. Mario. So, I would say this is impressive again, in the same way that Crazy Taxi is impressive, but with the same problems that Crazy Taxi has, which is to say, it looks bad. Like, the graphics are so big and so blocky and so blown out. Like, you can just compare the pixel size of my car versus the pixel size of the environment, and it's nuts. The environment is so blocky. Yeah, we'll do one more. Even compared to, like, things that are in the environment, like the signs and the people. Like, look at these people over here. They are of a higher resolution than the environment is. And my guess is that's just a way to try to cut down on how much you would actually have to render the, like, the actual rendering ability. Because if rendering the geometry of the world is probably fairly difficult, but if you could, say, you know, reduce the resolution of what you're rendering, that probably does help. Certainly cannot see very far, and they've sort of attempted to resolve that by having these signs that pop up every so often and voice cues. The voice cues are weird. I'm hearing these voice cues in my head, and it's odd. Like, especially whenever it's attempting to tell me exactly what the degrees are of how far it wants me to turn. Hairpin left, gotcha. Okay. That's an easy turn. That's an easy turn. Let's keep going. Okay. Going by the color schemes, like, that is actually pretty useful of how fast you should be going to take it. Yeah, again, that's like... It's absolutely playable. It's absolutely playable. Like, you would certainly rather play a full 3D game, but so far the only real... Like, the only truly important game that I've encountered so far has just been Shinobi. Most of them are, like, yeah, it is that game, but on a very, very low resolution, and usually sprite-based. But it's not like things feel bad, which was kind of what I was expecting. Let's try Column's Crown. Let's see if Column's Crown feels bad. This Column's Crown looks like they tried to Puyo up Columns. Is my interpretation of this. Also, I did see the opening cutscene slightly and saw that it has a story. A long time ago, in a land that flourished with mysterious jewels, one day, Princess Dazzle was called by her mother. "My daughter," said the queen, "you must complete the ancestral Column's Crown. When you finish, you'll become queen of the land." The Column's Crown. The Column's Crown is a crown with 24 magic gems. Legend says it will grant you a wish if you wear it. This is a lot more lore than Columns normally has. Most of the magic gems are now missing. Princess Dazzle looked all over the castle, but she only found 4 of the magic gems. Oh, these anime drawings are... Oh, these anime drawings are rough. Oh, these are some nasty anime characters. Also, some thieves are after the gems too. Okay. Use VS mode to get the jewels back. Wait, what? Is it just telling me go through all the modes of the game in order to be able to make the crown? Okay, so the people in that thing were... I'm a novice alchemist. Oh, wait. Oh, I play both. Okay. You must be both children. Oh, look at those. Oh, that... Ooh, that art is... That girl has a balloon for a head. Oh, okay, I choose my character. So I could be a alchemist or a sorcerer. Finding up anything in columns feels so unsatisfying to me. That, that's... That's why I don't like columns, is just because it never feels... It feels like you really have to work to get any type of meaningful clear in it. And it just feels like you fill the, like you either have to think so many things ahead, but there are so many variables attached to what you can... Wait. Yeah, I guess let's do that one. If I can get, I don't know, this one? That one's probably something. Sure. Darn it. Okay. Wait. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. Okay, so we do that, and then... Oh, okay, there's one I can make here. I mean, it's nice that they at least give you the hints for it. Because otherwise this would be... I don't know, I think it would be impossible to play. I need orange is what I need. This would work too. Okay. I'd rather get rid of this, and I think I can combo there. And... Oh. And get rid of that, and then I can combo that. I have no clue how I'm gonna combo this purple thing. Yeah, I could do that. It just doesn't feel like I'm meaningfully clearing things, because even if I get, like, one, then I still have, like, two others. Like, maybe that's it, is that I don't exactly know how, what the combo game in this is. It feels overly complicated for the type of puzzle game that it's that is in this space. Oh, now I don't get hints, do I? Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. Let's, do this one. And blue here is probably fine. Crud. I have no clue at this point. I could probably put this one here. And then... It feels like there are so many colors. Why are there so many colors? What if I do this? What will that do? That'll do that. Okay. Good to know. I'll say this much. I give columns a hard time, and I still feel justified in doing so, but, like, this isn't the worst. I feel bored, is what I feel. Like, I don't feel disgusted by this. I'm just like, I guess this is fine. It doesn't feel like I'm building up to a meaningful combo, or... Even Puyo, which, like, it took me a while to get... okay as strong, but, like, not terrible at Puyo. To sort of vaguely understand the way that Puyo works broadly. I just don't know, like... How do you get good at columns? How do you get good at columns? I need to know. I'm asking for a friend. I don't know. That one there. Okay, we've lost. Cool. I got a C- as the girl falls onto a... I don't know, something? We got 10th place. You could still rotate jewels after they drop. Take your time. Absolutely not. I can versus CPU. Let's be... Oh my... Pardon? Excuse me? What? I don't like any of these. Why? No. No. I guess let's create a wall? Or can I create... Oh, I have multiple. Okay. Let's fight deadweight.
Ready? Go!
Okay. Oh boy, I probably screwed that up already. Okay, let's see. Like, because they're vertically stacked like that, I just feel like I have so few options on actually, you know, doing anything. This one, it seems like they're really pushing me to get doubles. So that might be how this mode is even remotely playable. Which I guess if you're gonna make it remotely playable, might as well that way? Okay, we got one there. Oh, I have no clue where to put this. It's too late anyway. Well, that one. Get rid of that. Unleash my giant wall magic, man! I'm screwed. I am absolutely screwed here. Okay. Yeah, I have no clue what to do at this point. Okay, that's something. can clear away one purple. Okay, and... Oh, I can't do anything with that double orange. Okay, I've unleashed the very creepy face. Also, I'm going to die. I have lost. I have lost on the first stage. I have failed at being good at columns. Oh, wait, no. Ugh. I think I've done all the columns that I can reasonably handle. I think we're gonna do one more tonight, and let's wrap up with Pinball of the Dead. Don't get me wrong. Gunstar would be great, but we all sort of know Gunstar is great. It's not really as much of a, Oh no! Prelude to Darkness and Despair! Dawn and the Original Sin. Sega's Pinball of the Dead. Tutorial? What's the tutorial for pinball? Wondering. Wait, playfield. Plunger, this is where the ball is... Okay. Access the boss stage if the ball enters the hole, while... 2 light letters in Nightmare. Complete all later. Okay, so this just explains the, This just explains the nature of the table. It's not going to teach you any specific way to play pinball. Normal mode. Oh, we've got 3 stages, okay. Wondering, Movement, and Cemetery. Let's do Cemetery. Hole 1, boss stage entrance. Drop the ball into the hole, and when the boss is ready, something. Okay, so it's standard, A and left. It's kind of neat. It's kind of a neat table, I'll give it that. I don't know if the pinball in it is any good yet, but it seems kind of neat. I think the bottom flippers are hands? If I'm looking at this correctly? I'm also trying to figure out how I can get it to the top. Okay, I've spelled the E. Okay, come on. Let's hit that kiss head. Oh, wait. Oh, I have to shoot the zombie. Okay. Mystery. Field times 2. Oh, it went between the 2. It's not fast to kill the zombies very quickly and effectively. Oh, I can also use the left and right or L and R buttons. Cool. I'm still struggling to get it back up to that top floor. Okay, that'll take me back down. Is there a path up there other than... Okay, I think I have a sense of where it might be. I think I just have to get it through the top. above the head. Or just straight up. That works too. With the guttural screams. Oh, I can nudge up and down with the up and down. And left. Presumably, if you nudge too much, it'll tilt. Tilt of the dead. Oh, right down the middle. Pardon. Did I hit? No, I missed. Ah, all saved. Okay, cool. I guess because it's still so early in the run. I mean, that's nice. It's like, hey, if you just get like the worst run, we'll help you. All that said, it also seems to be passing through my bottom flippers or my top flippers quite often, in a very annoying way. I don't know if I've... Is that it? Wait, there's a thing at the bottom. What's the code at the bottom for? 7Y exclamation point 6W1M79V4W2. I'm wondering if that's so... I don't know, maybe you submit that online for some sort of online leaderboard or something. Is it like the hash of your, score? That said, I think we're gonna call it. I think we're gonna call it there. Thank you everyone who stopped by. This was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was, surprising. I found a bunch of stuff that I, legitimately think is interesting. I was expecting certain games to just be absolute garbage, and they weren't. They weren't absolute garbage. Altered Beast was playable, but probably not what you would want. It's a simple beat-em-up. Shinobi was probably the worst of it, and... like, it wasn't unplayable. It was, it was playable, but it was just sort of bad. Stuff like Monkey Ball Jr., Crazy Taxi, Sega Rally, Space Channel 5, Jet Grind Radio just sort of worked in a way that you wouldn't think they would work. No streams this week coming up. I will be preoccupied with other stuff. I will be looking to get more streams going in the near future, including I have some new tech to test. Should be interesting. Some new things to implement. More work that needs done on Sega Sonic Radio. I am really pushing to get Sega Sonic Radio up and running in April. But a lot of that depends on my work schedule. And that's kind of it. So, hey, thank you for watching. Peace, everyone.